Welcome to Building Bridges on Terab 87.6 FM, Seeds of South Sudan. I am Adingor, and in this program we focus on China-South Sudan ties. And with us in the program are contractors from China Construction, China State Construction Company, and with us for the program, Mr. Lu Yong Cha, who is the project technical project team leader. It's my pleasure to welcome to the program. How are you?
Thank you.
Welcome to the program. Also joining us is Mr. Sai Hua, who is the project coordinator, China State Construction. Welcome to the program. And also joining us will be Mr. Bo Dawan, who is the project management team leader, resident engineer for CUCT. Welcome to the program. Thanks for all of you. Thanks for joining me. And let me start with you. Tell me about the China State Construction Company, the background, and the projects that you have been embarking upon. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. So now let me give a brief introduction to my company. Me and Mr. Lu, we come from China State Construction Corporation Limited. My company is the biggest contractor in the world, established in 1983. So now we in 2023, my company ranked Fortune top 500. We ranked number 12. So we are also the biggest contractor in China and in international contractor. And that Mr. Bo Dawan, he come from China Urban Construction Design and Research Institution. So we also we can say CUCT. CUCT is also a very big designer and engineering consultant company. So we come to this project, Juba Teaching Hospital modernization and expansion project phase 2 since last year. Last year we won this project from China 8.
And does any of the two contractors have experience in Africa, or this is the first time in Africa and in South Sudan?
Of course, we have a rich experience, construction experience and project management experience in African countries. For instance, my company's China State Construction, we have several projects in Kenya, in Uganda, in Ethiopia, and I think more than 25 countries, African countries. And Mr. Guo's company, CUCT, also have many projects in African countries, especially for the China 8 project. Actually, Mr. Guo, he comes from Congo, Brazzaville last year. So this year he come to this project to be the residence engineer.
And let's talk about the modernization of Juba Teaching Hospital, which is the, tell us about that project and when it commenced and the progress of that project.
Okay. This project is the following project of Juba Teaching Hospital expansion and modernization project phase 1. That project finished in 2020. So after that, Chinese government decided to donate another project. So we call it phase 2 for South Sudan. So this project is the following project. So since just time you come into Juba Teaching Hospital, you will see the gray color buildings. That's phase 1, and the site, the construction site is phase 2. Actually, phase 2, there are 6 the the site area is around 5 acres, and the construction area is about 16,000 square meters, including 6 different functional divisions. For instance, may I see this? This picture is possible. Let me send it here to give you a brief introduction. So this building and this building is phase 1, and this is phase 2. So phase 2, this is the administration building, and here is a medical technical building, and here is the input division, and here is these two the input patient division. Here is infectious disease division. Here is some logistic support divisions, where the generators and the motor and the water pump station is here. And yes, this so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings is compound. It's totally is 16,000 square meter construction area. So after the completion of this hospital, and together with phase 1, Juba Teaching Hospital will be a very big and modern hospital. I can say for take one example, the patient beds will go up to 600 beds. So we can see in China, the highest class hospital is, we call it 3A hospital. So the patient beds will be 500 beds. But here, after the completion of phase 2, the total beds will be 600 beds. So even in China, it will be a highest class hospital. So I think this is a brief feature.
How long did phase 1 take? And when is the phase 2 going to be complete?
Now this project started on this May 21st officially. Up to date, we have 3 months already passed, and we plan to finish this project in 2026. But the contract period is 32 months. But we will try our best to reduce the construction period to give the South Sudanese a best hospital as soon as possible.
And does the construction of the hospital includes furniture, or is it just the building?
Yes, there is furniture
and equipment.
Yes, and medical equipments. Some are very big. I think like some machines equipment is the newest first appear in South Sudan.
You may take a seat, and you are on building bridges on Terra 87.6 FM. This is the program where we focus on China, South Sudan ties, and with us in the program, Mr. Guo Dawn, who is the project management team leader and resident engineer for CUCD, Mr. Lu Yong Sha, who is the project technical team leader and project manager, China State Corporation, and also Mr. Sai Hua, who is the project coordinator, China State Corporation, and we are speaking about phase 1 and phase 2 expansion, and now coming back for another session. Tell me about the training that will be ongoing, that you will be imparting to the South Sudanese medical team. Is your scope only to build, or is there capacity building attached to it?
So first, our role is a contractor. So our job is the project construction, and after the completion of the buildings, according to the contract, we have 2 years long-term technical support period. So during these 2 years, we will be responsible for the training of the technicians or engineers for the medical equipments and for some other training, and we bear the cost for the run for that equipment, everything, and some initial infrastructures. So, but according to the implementation agreement between Chinese government and the South Sudanese government, after 2 years, South Sudanese government will be responsible for this kind of service. So, but from our stand, during the design stage and the construction stage, we try to make this maintenance because we can see the running service and the maintenance of this hospital easier. For instance, some materials we will installed by us. The people during after 2 years of the technical service period, the Juba Teaching Hospital team, they can buy the consumption material not only from China, but also it can buy this kind of materials from Kenya, from Uganda. So it means that it's common, it's easy to maintenance, easy to care.
The project that I'm seeing behind us here is large enough, is elaborate. It is very difficult to emphasize the important work that you are doing for South Sudan. It seems obvious to us, but tell me about the state with which the Juba Teaching Hospital was under and the transformation that you have made. Let me rephrase it. What condition did you found Juba Teaching Hospital in Juba before phase 1 and before phase 2?
We found
because of the modernizing technology you are bringing in and the massive buildings.
Yeah.
It seems like it is a vast improvement on what was there before.
Yeah, yes, you mean that compare with phase 1, what we have done
before phase 1,
yeah,
what was there?
一期之前是怎么样的？咱们就是说，咱们就跟之前比起来，都是在一期之前的对这个当地是。
Okay, let me ask another question. How will the communities in Juba benefit from this hospital services?
Okay, absolutely. Other communities they benefit a lot. Since even now the phase 1 finished, so it's easier for the people in this community to come to see the doctors. And for phase 2. Just now I introduced to you that there are 6 functional zones. One is technical division. It means there is 2. One thing, there is ICU. Before in Juba Teaching Hospital there is no ICU. If some patient with serious disease, I think they cannot get good treatment. But once the ICU is established and the serious illness patient, they will get a good treatment. And also about the infectious disease
unit.
Yeah, unit. Before there is no anything. So, but once phase 2 completed, so we can also, if there is infectious disease, the patient it will be easy to get the treatment, and they will be sent to this unit and get and isolated, so it can prevent the flow and of this kind of disease. I think this is what before there is. I think it's new. The first one in Juba, in South Sudan.
When you go to a different environment, always challenges that you face. Have you faced some challenges in the execution of the phase 2 modernization project?
Yes. You'll see, for instance, our challenge is as what we would like to do. We want to build a environment friendly and a green project for this country. But in this in our construction area, there are too many trees, and some of them they are planted almost 100 years before. So we once we start the works, we have some trees we have to cut and remove them, and we try our best to protect them. To we reduce the figures of the trees need to be relocated, and we also replant them some. But whatever, some are died, some are cut. We have to do that. But we think we don't want to see this. We want to, the local people to see to see the old trees and old historic trees. We want to keep them.
其实有些树，因为树龄太大，其实它在粗，容易挪。但是，就是我们也种了一些，都在活了，有一部分是活了。
Mr. Lu said that we replanted relocate some trees. Some of them are alive. Even in our compound, there is a small mango tree. It's alive now. We are happy with that.
And what would you like to say about South Sudan? And as a country, may be new to some of you, but what do you think about China-South Sudan relations, working relations?
We think we are, once we come here, we feel the South Sudanese, they are very friendly, enthusiasm, and during our works and when after work or in work, they help us. Some of them help us a lot, and we make friends, very good friends now. I think
这是医院的，还有卫生部的这些我们经常接触的，协助我们负责的，就是医院的院长、副院长，还有卫生，就是他们办公室主任，还有卫生部的次长协助我们很多。
Especially the administration team of Juba Teaching Hospital, the DG, the deputy DG, and the secretary of Ministry of Health and the Minister of Health and so many other people. They helped us a lot, and now we are becoming friends.
And is it your wish that after completing this project, you would like to work more in South Sudan?
Yeah,
Or
of course, we have this plan. But first, we must complete this project well. Now we concentrate on this project.
is there anything else you would like to say about the project or South Sudan and China?
你再说吧，这边吉尔总统这边在中国访问了嘛，我们预祝就是什么大会，中非交流大会，中非合作大会圆满成功。现在我们也希望就是两国关系越来越好。
So now, as all of us, your president, Mr. Kiir, now he is in China for a visit and attending the Africa-China summit. So we wish the president have a pleasure journey, and we can do something good. We contribute for the friendship between China and South Sudan. We try our best to do this project well.
And that has been it. Is there any last thing, or that is all you have to say? Anyone has something to say?
没有，
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
And that is Building Bridges program, a talk show where we focus on the China-South Sudan ties. And with us have been Mr. Guo Dawan, Project Management Team Leader, Resident Engineer, CUCD, Mr. Lu Yong Sha, Project Technical Team Leader, Project Manager, China State Corporation, Mr. Sai Wang, Project Coordinator, China State Corporation, and thanks for coming to Building Bridges on Terra Radio.